Hello everybody, this is Daddy Rick again. So, first and foremost, I just want to say I hope that everybody are all safe. Um, Everybody is following the system to be safe. Okay, that's what they always say. It is better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so here we are again regarding our Cooking 101 topics. Okay, and just want to clarify for some people that this cooking instructions is not about a restaurant style or whatever, right? This Cooking 101 instruction system or blog is to help those people who are starting to learn cooking, okay? And just like me, as I said, as an OFW, if you've been in a place like my place that the resources are very little, so you just have to be creative. You have to adjust on things, on how you want your food to be done, as long as the essence, just like the last time that I showed you, which is I call the nilagang bitin. And sorry for mistakenly addressing the dish as a beef stew. I'm planning to make the beef stew, but it turns to be the beef soup, okay? Nilaga, as in Tagalog, okay? So for now, we will be preparing. I will be preparing. I mean, a beef steak, no? Or in Tagalog we call it bistek, but the bistek should be pork. But there is no pork here in Sudan, so it will be the part of the beef that I will be using to cook the bistek Tagalog or the beef steak Tagalog, because it has to be beef steak. Okay, so here it is. I will be showing you the ingredients. Okay, so we have here my beef. I already marinated with soy sauce. Then I have my lemons. In the Philippines, we use the calamansi and the onions, and that will be it. So I will just be cutting the onions and prepare, then to show you how you mix it, how you mix everything. Okay, so you see the ingredients. So now I will be preparing the onions. Mostly, if you have the bistek Tagalog, you like the onion rings on it, right? So for those people who are afraid or who don't like chopping onions, unfortunately there is a technique for that for that one. No? You just have to soak the onions in the water, so to lessen the enzymes, right? That will make you cry. But there is this old saying in the Philippines that you will not cry when you're cutting an onion if your parents-in-law loves you. I don't cry much when I'm cutting onions, or I don't actually cry when I'm cutting onions. That's why maybe my parents-in-law loves me that much. So I just making the onion rings. Okay. Is it visible? So I have to adjust in here to show the cutting. I got this side of the onions. I think it's okay. And as a reminder, before you start working in the kitchen, always wash your hand in every task, before and after each task. Okay. I will be making this short vlog regarding as I understood why they are trying to inform regarding of not touching your face and everything, especially regarding this thing that everybody's being afraid of. Okay? In respect regarding the announcement of YouTube, we should not tackle things that sometimes creates panic with some people. So I am not actually telling some such things that we can create panic for some, because I want some people, I always inform the people to be relaxed, follow the system, follow the rules for safety. Some people are still making those fake news and everything. So guys, please stop that spreading those fake news. No, it is not helping. If you think that it's funny and you are just being the clickbait that we're saying, the clickbait, then you're just talking nonsense. If you cannot say something good, shut up your mouth. Okay? It's better to shut up your mouth. Right? Stop everything. Stay at home. Be safe. Right? You are worse than this problem that we are facing. Okay? So now I will be putting the marinated meat, the soy sauce is a dark one that we bought in cartoon, so it's kind of thick, you know. That's why I put little than usual. Okay. Then where's the water? You just have to add water, no, to balance the level of the soy sauce and how much sauce that you need. No? Some people we always put that sauce in our bistek, no, because it's so nice with the rice, right, and with the onions, the essence, right. So I will be adding the thin, the not so dark soy sauce. No? This is like a Chinese or Thailand or something. The thing is, you just have to taste, no, the level. I cannot say that you have to use it by cups, as I mentioned before. 1 cup of this, 1 teaspoon of this, no. Because learning things is about you should teach your hands to have the taste, no. To put your tongue in your fingers and in your hand as your actual measurement of what you are cooking. So it's good enough. Okay. Then I have to wait. I show it to you in inside. Okay. So I'll just have to. The lemon is not really so good. So you just have to put enough to have that lemony taste, no? Because it is a mix of the tomato, the soy sauce, I mean, and the lemon. Or in the Philippines, as I said, we are using the calamansi. So it has to have that balance level. Before you start boiling it to tenderize the meat, you can taste it. So I put around 1, 2, 3, 4 lemons. It's kind of big lemon compared to that, but we have this size of calamansi, no? Because there's not much juice in this. You see? Nothing. It's like it's dry. Unlike the last lemon that I'm using. It's getting hard with the fingers to squeeze because the lemon is not yet ripe. No? It's a green lemon. Okay, so we take out the seeds, and that's why in any restaurants, no, that's why it tastes good, because here is the magic. It's here. Okay, is it balanced? Cannot feel the lemony taste, right? I have to add more. Squeezing it is so hard. lemon juice. Okay. Now it's good. Then I'll just have to mix the other parts of the onions that I cut. Okay. Sorry. To enhance the taste of the cooking. Then I will just prepare another set for my onion rings later on. So it has to be part of the boiling, so it will enhance the taste of my bistek. As I said before, I love onions. It's good for the health. I got a good ring. Okay, so a bit like that. Then pump it up, and we need to boil it. Okay, so once the meat is tender, I will show you the other way on separating the sauce and frying it, then returning the sauce, and that's the finishing touch, then putting the onion rings. Okay. Okay, so while you're boiling or tenderizing our meat, and I finished preparing my onion rings, there's one thing that you should learn when you are living alone. So nobody will follow you, nobody will take care of your mess, nobody will be cleaning for you. As I said, you are living alone. You are living alone. So nothing I can do if some people are really messy. Nothing I can do, but that's why we are sharing this knowledge for people to change. No, it's not bad to change. No, you don't know to cook before and you want to learn now. You are disorganized before and you want to organize now. There's always room for changes. No? Every day we learn. So, in a rule, as a food safety manager and working in the food and beverage my entire life, right? Now I've been working as a facilities manager, teaching these things with the people that are working with me. I always reminded that clean as you go. For those people who had experience working in the fast foods or places, like in the food and beverage, this thing is always been mentioned by your managers, the trainings, by your supervisors, etc., etc., etc. Clean as you go. It's a simple thing that you have to prepare, or you have to minimize things out around you while you are working, so you will not be distracted by all those messy things that you are using while you are cooking. So just like now, instead of waiting and keeping everything on the sink while tenderizing my meat, so the thing is, I'll start washing what I started using, no? The skimmer where I marinated my meat, the chopping board, and the knife, right? So later on, everything will be clear around me. So the thing that I will wash later are the things to be next. So I don't want things scattered around. Some people say that I'm a minimalist. Yeah, you can say that I am a minimalist because I try to minimize things out, to make it very easy, you know, to arrange and to find your things by yourself, where you put them, where you arrange them, where you keep them, right? When I move here, this one is here. When I move here, this one is here, right? Yeah, so what's wrong about being a minimalist, right? So there will be no much job, because sometimes it's so hard that everything is scattered, and that's the time that you will start cleaning and suddenly you feel tired and you get lazy and everything. And later on, you cannot finish the tasks or the things that you wanted to do because it's overloading, right? So, as I always say with some friends or some people, or with my staff, let us not make life complicated. It's an easy way how God wanted us to live, right? So, Okay, so everything is clear now right here, and I'm trying to grab some pork. To you can see, guys. Okay. It's a few parts of the lean meats or the tender meats that I grab from the supply from me with the spare ribs, no? The bones that I use for that what you call that beef soup, right? Because it's always good with the bones. So we will be waiting for that, and after that I'll show you the next part of it. Okay, now so you can see it's all tender. Okay, now we have to take out the sauce to fry it. Okay, so now you just have to take out the sauce, put it in a bowl. So for later use. Okay. Then we have here, we will turn it here and put some oil. Right. So some people will ask, why do you need to fry the meat? Because it will enhance, no, to hold the marination inside. Tenderizing of the meat, and you have to fry it a little bit, right? Then you will mix back the sauce, and it will give that enhanced flavor for the dish. And after that, it's done. Okay, so just frying it a little. Okay. With the onions, no? You have to saute it with the onions. This dish is actually a very simple dish, no? It's just like the adobo or something that we use. In adobo, we use soy sauce with vinegar, and with beef steak, with Tagalog, that's what we call it, is soy sauce and the lemon or the calamansi to have that sour taste. Right. So after that, if you think that the frying is good enough, it is already fried, and we will just continue the tenderizing part of the meat to continue once you put the sauce back. Okay. And as I said, this cooking instructions is to help those people that are starting to learn how to cook. I am not a chef, but I started cooking since I was 5 years old. Okay, and my mom taught me of many things. That's why we even have that ways. My dad cooks, my mom cooks. They have different things. My dad is from Pampanga, and they cook good foods there. And my mom cook things, and they're always fighting in the kitchen because my mom, as I called my beef soup last time, the nilagang bitin, because she's more on the budgetary system, and when my dad cooks, it's more on the complete ingredients and everything. So you will really enjoy when he cooks. And for my mom's style, it's like a survival food. Because it's more on a budgetary system. So learning things on both sides, that's why I said it's easy to survive in situations where I am now, because it helps me to be creative on those dishes that I'm cooking, to enjoy my meal, because I can cook without the complete ingredients and still I am happy of what I'm eating. And if there's such cases that we go in the city, just like last time, we have this cabbage, so I cook the macaroni soup, no, we call it sopas, but it's still not complete. And I found the butter. They don't have those hot dogs that we really. I bought some hot dogs, but the taste is kinda not fit, no, with the sopas or with the macaroni soup. So almost finished. The frying is always okay. Now just have to return the sauce and make it boiling. So here's the sauce. It's kind of hot. Ooh la la. Okay. So I increase the level of the sauce because I like it when I'm putting it in my rice. So you enjoy the taste, no, with the rice. Because we Filipinos, we always have those sausawan, as we call, no, the vinegar with the onions, with the garlic, with the pepper, the peppercorn, the ground pepper, etc., that we put to enhance, no, with the chili, no, the sausawan. No, we have the toyo with calamansi, then we have the patis with the sili. No. So those are the things how we enjoy our food. So at this moment, we are almost done. So you can see starting to boil. So to set it up properly, I'll just cover it up so to tenderize it properly, and later on we will add our onion rings, and that's it. You don't have to boil the onion rings. So you're just putting it on the toppings just to mix with the hot sauce, and that will be it. Okay, so I'll just show it to you when I put it on my bowl, on the finished product. And as I said, this is Daderick, showing you how to cook the beef steak Tagalog, one of the favorite dish by the Filipinos, right? Same as adobo, because you can keep it in the fridge and it will not be spoiled quickly, right? We have this term like a pangat, no? Pangatlong init, no? And it's getting more better and better and better. But guys, this is just a reminder for food safety. Anything that you cook at home, you just have to mark it. Start practicing this. You just have to mark it. When did you cook the dish? Okay, the date actually. Anything that you cook at home, don't make it more than 7 days. It's stuck in the fridge, and then you will reheat it again because it's homemade. So there's a process regarding those foods that you buy, like in 7-Eleven or in the convenience store. But there's an expiration always. So for safety, especially with those young kids at home, just be sure that you monitor what you're doing, what you're keeping in the fridge. So children are very, very vulnerable regarding food poisoning. Okay, so if you cook it on Monday and you reheat it on Wednesday, right? It's the second day. Just try to finish things, and we will tackle more regarding this thing, so I can share it to you regarding the food safety program that will be usable, that you can manage at home for safety. You don't have to lean on the food safety management that restaurants or fast foods are implementing, because that is their job, right? They are a commercial one. But you have to practice it at the same time at home, right? As I said, in every task that you make, no? From preparation of the vegetables, the ingredients, then you're touching the meat. Wash your hands in each task, okay? because there are certain contaminations that can attract, that can go with the food, and you're preparing for your kids. So sometimes you will just see why my kid is sick or something. It is because of the self preparation at home. So this is the most important thing. This one. When you're dealing with cooking about foods, making this safe is the most important thing. Okay, so I'll just show it to you for the last part of this regarding our finished product, and I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you enjoy my cooking strategy, my cooking style. Right, it's Daddy style of cooking, and as I said, I can cook more things if I'm in the real world, but I'm in the middle of the desert, so I have to be very creative. But you don't have to be very creative about cooking bistek or adobo, because the only thing that you need is soy sauce, vinegar, lemon, which is actually available in this place. So for the other things, it's very hard for me to prepare. Okay, I'll just show you to you after a few minutes. Okay, so we are the final touch. So here we are. You can see it's all tender, right? And the taste is already associated or inside the meat. Now we just have to put our onion rings. Ooh, so guys, you have a lot of onions. No? Then after that, just have to turn it off to let that heat out and enjoy the lunch with this mouth-watering bistek Tagalog. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Again, this is Daddy Rick. As I'm always saying, life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. So, if you will listen to that quote, it is telling you that we can do things out properly. It is the thing that's when we experience it first time and we decided it wrong, and you experience it again the second time, you should learn from your own mistakes and continuously experiencing things out. That's how we will grow. We don't have to look at things as a problem, but there's no such problem that there's no solutions. Okay? So, as I'm always saying, God is all above on us, okay? And He is there to protect us. The only thing for us to follow as humans is to follow the right way and to follow the right thing for our own safety. And again, to all the people around the world, please and please and please, be careful. Better to be safe than sorry. Okay? For our families, for all the OFWs, stay safe where you are. And for our families, stay safe at home. Yes, this situation is really disturbing, but the only thing we have to do is to prevent things out, is to follow the system and think things on how we will do things instead of complaining. The better thing to do is stop complaining, comply. Okay? Again, this is Daddy Rick. And regards to all our families and to all the peoples and around the world and to all my subscribers and the upcoming followers of my channel, if you find the topic interesting, don't forget to click like, leave your comments, click the subscribe, hit that bell, put it in all so you'll never miss any topic that I am uploading with this channel. And don't forget to share so we can spread the love and the knowledge to everybody. To my family, Mommy, I love you so much. To my two kids, DX and 3H, I love you guys. Take care, take care, take care. God bless us all. Thank you very much.